and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll run. This is Hunt. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Hunt. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now. And he completes it to Hunt. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again. 2nd and 10. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. Just to win this one, let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Murray going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Complete.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
8-yard pickup. First down, Jaguars.
Murray now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Set him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense. Here we go.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And his first carry, he loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recover.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, King. Right there.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tyreek Hill, 29 yards. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard
line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On first down, it's Gurley. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
He was brought down at
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Monte Nicholson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Tackle made.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Shotgun now from Murray. Flush to his right. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 33. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
To kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Steps away. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. Third down here.
Yards to go.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets,
Back to throw again. And going deep for Hill. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the...
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray flushed out right. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right?
This is caught inside the 15. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
A final shot before half from Murray, escaping the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. In a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
On second down, it's Montgomery. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Bilal Nichols able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Murray eluding the pressure right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They do go for it. It's Murray. Complete. Jefferson the target. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Murray flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Murray dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Below Nichols bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. And I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory.
Gain of 50.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Murray's pass intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Titans on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. Hill. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the run, this is Hunt. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. He'll find Metcalf, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They fake the handoff. Now Murray going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Titans 35, Jaguars 19.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return for Ayuk.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And a very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The ball carrier.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll run again with Hunt. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Once again, the ball
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And his throw is incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
They will find Davis. That's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards that time. That one looks like he'll throw here. This one caught by Davis. Oh, Davis lost it. It's loose. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Play fake. Murray. They'll roll him out right. And Brate, the tight end's got it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. On play action, it's Murray. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off with great anticipation.
This has been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for them. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for them here.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man, complete. The 20. Touchdown, Titans. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.